Hi, I'm Jared.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Leon. And we are
Disney Out Loud! And today we're going to be talking about the biggest Disney thing that's pretty big, Disney Plus.
Skyline.
No accidents have happened so far.
Oh no, there has
Our
been
count is still
no
at 0.
deaths, but there's been accidents.
That's true. But anyway, what's something you can do in the Skyliner? Watch Disney Plus! Yay! It's the brand new Disney streaming service that launched on November 12th. And we were all excited. We all watched a couple of stuff. So what's our thoughts, everyone?
Okay, well, the service itself, I've mainly used the downloading bit of it. So I've downloaded, it works really smoothly. It doesn't take long to download stuff. And you can watch it normally. And you can undownload it after you're done watching it, so it doesn't like keep the space on your phone.
Delete? Is that the word?
No, well, you don't delete the whole episode off the Disney Plus. You just
Undownload?
undownload it.
Well, I have not downloaded anything yet, but I know that I like that you can have 4 people on at one time. That you can download content, because sometimes, like if I'm going to go on a plane somewhere, before I do that with Netflix and download an episode or two, so I'm hoping to use that when I go traveling. I haven't had any problems logging in or anything like that, but it's been nice to see the different older shows and all these sort of gems that I forgot were even part of Disney, being able to discover it again on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also to learn about how horrible person Minnie is in the old cartoons.
There's a plant.
She wasn't very nice.
So overall, my experience has been good, but I know the day that it launched, from like 8 to 11, I wasn't able to get on. But other than that, it's been pretty good. The only other problem I've had is when I've Chromecasted it from like my phone to the screen, it buffers like after a minute, but everything else is smooth sailing after that.
Wait, you weren't able to open the app at all?
On launch date, I would open it and it would say error. Please come back later, because everyone was logging in at that time.
When that was down, it would still let me watch my downloaded episodes. So even crashed, I was still able to watch episodes as long as they were downloaded beforehand.
What did you download?
Guardians of the Galaxy TV show and the Jonas TV show.
More you know.
Yep.
So let's talk a little bit about the originals.
Yeah.
A little recap of ideas of what we thought of the shows. What do we got first, Jared?
So first, Family Sundays.
Have not seen it.
Which is a
Seen it.
5-minute like craft show where a host takes you some crafts you can do with your family. I've seen 2 episodes and they're okay. They're good. I feel like this and Pixar in Real Life, which we'll talk about later, are like more YouTube videos than like series. But I think if you're like a mom, then you'll like these to do with your kids.
A mom or a dad.
Thank you, mom or a dad. Indeed.
Just mothers. Fathers can't watch it.
No.
But I agree. I mean, it would be something. I don't know if I'll be continuing to watch it after the episodes I've seen. Just it's quite. I mean, it has good production values. It has a nice products. The crafts are Disney tied in with it. So maybe I could see people on a Sunday going over and putting that on, and their kids watching it to figure out how to do something. Though I gotta say, I've only seen the first episode. It seems like they're not easy projects. I was thinking things like make paper somethings with it. But if I have to go buy a tent from a store, that's going to take some
You have to buy
prep.
a whole tent?
Yeah, you buy a whole tent and then you decorate
Yeah.
it. It's not something you're just going to put on a rainy day and do something with the project. It's going to be something you need to go on, buy the stuff, get yourself ready for it, and then put it together. So it's not just easy projects, it's more complex. But the projects look nice when they're done, though.
Yeah.
How about next?
Next are the Pixar Spark Shorts, which are Pixar animators make short stories, and I like them. There's Pearl, which is the little yarn ball who goes to work at
Brocorn.
And the whole message is about
Not changing yourself.
Toxic masculinity.
that too. There's Smash and Grab, which is the 2 robots who escape the system and become friends. Kitbull, right? Yeah, Kitbull. which is really cute and about friendship, and the kid's so cute. And then there's Float, which no one else I've talked to really likes it. I just thought it was really sad, and
the kid was cute in Float, the little floating
yeah,
baby, but the dad was just a jerk in it.
I just thought it was sad because it's like he hides this kid's powers, and it's like, no.
Which one was your favorite?
Ugh, my favorite. I would maybe Pearl, because I thought that was innovative and kind of out of the box for Disney. So.
What do you mean? There's a whole Captain Marvel movie about the same exact thing.
As Pearl? She's made of yarn?
You described it as feminism in like a male workplace, and yes, it's the same thing. Anyway, what's your favorite one?
I have to say that Kidful was one of my favorite originals of all the series almost. I have to say, between all the others, I really enjoyed Kidful, and that was one of my favorite ththings I saw that week.
Wow.
It was emotional, I liked it.
Yeah.
I would say
Float.
no, I didn't. Spark Shorts. It's between Kipple and Smash and Grab. I like that one as
Smash
well.
and Grab was good. I liked that one
Yeah, I
too.
like that.
Okay, so the next one is, as I mentioned before, Pixar in Real Life, which honestly to me wasn't that good.
It was one that I started watching when it first popped up. I started watching it because it came out Monday night late before the Tuesday sort of. I was watching it at 9 o'clock here on the Pacific, and it was like one of the first ones I started up, and I got like 2 minutes into it, and I was like, no, I just had to stop. It wasn't getting my attention. I wasn't feeling it, anything like that, and I had to come back to it later, and I finished it, but it wasn't. I saw Wally on the picture in the front. I wanted Wally in there.
Yeah, and it's weird. I haven't been able to find anything online because it's. For all these originals, it's like the first episode was on Tuesday, the launch day, and the second one's Friday, a new episode's Friday. But there's only been one episode of Pixar in Real Life, so I don't know what's going on over there.
Maybe it's less episodes, so they're going to spread them out more?
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Or maybe the negative reception was so bad, they're like, okay, we're not really...
Well, I think even if it was negative reception, it was still
Yeah.
some... I mean, they put out more episodes of High School Musical, the musical.
Ooh.
I need some ice.
Yeah.
Just playing.
But it's gonna be him. Speaking of Pixar and shorts, there's Forky Ask a Question. Woo! Which brings back the favorite character from Toy Story 4 as he asks questions. The two released were What is Money and What is a Friend? I think they are...
The themes go together. Like friends.
I think they're good. Am I gonna remember them by next Friday? Probably not. But they're 2 minutes. I think Tony Hale, who voices Forky, does a good job with the comedy. And yeah, it's something.
Maybe for me, I went into it thinking that it was going to be like a series explaining these ideas to kids. So I thought it was going to be a show for kids to learn what is money, what are friends, and things like that. And then watching it, I realized that's not what it is at all. It has nothing educational with it. It's just supposed to be Forky having more fun. So I was kind of, maybe I went in with different expectations, so I didn't appreciate it.
The first Forky short, which is all about money, it was more of a joke. They didn't really talk about actual money at all. The second one tried more to focus on the subject of friendship, but his friend was a mug, and so it didn't go as well. And there's always, after the credits, there's always like a little short clip afterwards too, like an end credit scene, so stay tuned for that one.
On that little note, real quick, just thinking about after the credits, it's interesting that in order to watch the next episode preview, you have to watch the whole episode, and then it's like, do you want to see the next episode preview? And so I was like, oh, it's interesting that they have that in there, and you have to kind of wait to the end of the episode, and then it pops up as preview for the next episode. But not everyone had that, though.
Well, for like on my iPad, where I mostly watched it, if it was like High School Musical, it would be like once the credits started, then it would like I didn't have to
pop up as
wait.
a little side thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
I feel like there's like an extras bar, and I feel maybe just put like the sneak peeks there. I don't know.
Yeah. What's next up, Jared?
So next is the Imagineering story, which I haven't seen, but you've seen.
I've seen the first episode, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. It's a documentary talking about the building of Disneyland. And so it's a little bit longer. It's about an hour long, but for me at least it went by really quickly. And it goes through different interviews with people that were part of the building of Disneyland, clips from Walt Disney as he's going through the building of it. And it was interesting because there's some stories you may have heard, like talking about the opening of Disneyland in 1955 and how it all kind of went bad that first day. But there's still lots of other interviews, lots of stories I've never heard of, and maybe a lot of other people haven't as well. That was really interesting to hear and to kind of get those clips of the old building of Disneyland and the different parts of it. So I found it really interesting. I'm looking forward to watching episode 2, which is going to be talking about Disney World and Epcot and all that.
Nice. Next is the Marvel Hero Project, which I've seen the 2 episodes of it. And the whole story is about Marvel honoring kids that have helped their community. For example, one I liked is about a kid named Elijah who led a march to speak out against child abuse, and I thought it was just really well done. And it's a good show. It's not going to be something every Friday I'm going to be anticipating and watching first thing. But I still had fun with it, and I liked how Marvel is showcasing these kids and what good they're bringing to their communities.
I agree. I saw the first episode and I thought it was pretty good. It's not going to be the top of my list of what I need to watch each week, but I'll get around to it and probably watch it when I can. But I enjoyed it. That was interesting.
Yeah.
And did you get a chance to watch any of it, Jessica?
No, I've not seen any of it.
Not yet.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which I've only seen the first episode of. I think we've all seen
just the first episode.
I know Jeff Goldblum he's a little weird and wacky, but I think in the context of this show, I thought it brought something unique to the show. So like the episode he talked all about sneakers, I think his weirdness made me tune me into what they were talking about, even though it was just shoes, you know?
Yeah, I think that your mileage will vary depending on how much you enjoy Jeff Goldblum. If you're okay with him and you think he's funny, you might enjoy it a bit more compared to someone who might find it a little bit more annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just varies. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was good. His personality works really well with the show. Because I feel like more people, like my age especially, would rather watch someone who's energetic and wacky and makes puns and stuff and learn about something that way than having like a super serious professional talk about something. Like, you want to spice it up more for newer people.
I think that's a good... Yeah, I like that. So then there's Encore, which we haven't seen,
I've
but
not
you've
seen.
seen.
I've seen the first one and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's about them taking a play that's a group of people that did a play in high school, a musical in high school, and then reuniting them years later when they're adults and trying to do a reproduction or putting on the play again that they did when they're younger. It was fine. The first one was based on Annie, and I've never seen Annie, so I wasn't familiar with so much of the music and everything like that other than the big hits. But it was interesting to see these people, like, they were friends in high school, how they've changed and grow up and still be friends. It's one of those sort of feel-good shows. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes on. It'll be something that I will keep up with.
Yeah.
I'd like to start watching it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And then the series that I cannot stop talking about in my family, High School Musical, the series. So it's a scripted series that follows a group of kids at the school where they showed where they filmed High School Musical, putting on a production of High School Musical, the musical. You got it?
Long title.
Okay, yeah, long title. I, of course, enjoy this. I love a good teen drama, and I love the mix of musical theater of these kids putting on a play. And of course, these first 2 episodes, we haven't gotten too much of the original High School Musical songs, but I can't wait to see them performing Stick to Status Quo or We're All in This Together, and just all the characters are already relatable. I mean, with all the drama that's going on, I really care for all of them and hope that they succeed. And anyway,
All of them? You care about all of them?
All of them.
Sheena's and EJ?
Yes, because I feel like they're good in the hearts.
Even Mr. Mazzaro?
even this.
He pays for ad-free Spotify, so that is.
So my take, High School Musical, the original movie musical, I think was a little bit more after my time, so I don't have maybe the nostalgia part of it. I mean, I'm familiar with it and I have seen it before. And I think it's a good show. I think that I kind of get some Glee vibes off of it because it's the high school setting and a group of kids singing songs. I think it's a little bit more organic how they bring the music in. It's not like they're just suddenly breaking to songs. There's reasons within the show, whether like they're showing a video of themselves singing something they posted on Instagram, or it's a audition song. I think it's a little more relatable in the sense that it's maybe a little more grounded on how it's done. Do I think it's the best show on Disney Plus? Not right now. Maybe it's just not really my
cup of tea
type of show that I get really excited for. I think the acting's really well done. I do like the sense of humor. It kind of goes for that mockumentary office style, and there are plenty of scenes that I saw that did make me laugh, even though I was just kind of watching it by myself. There's some great lines in there. And so it's funny. I enjoy it. It will be something I'll watch each week it comes out. I'll probably be right up there with Mandalorian as the first two shows I watch. But it's not I'm not always super excited for it when I see it on there. But I think it is a good show, and I think everyone should give it a chance.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a good show. If you like music and you like teen dramas,
If you like music.
Music.
if you like
hate music.
musicals, if you're not the type of person who watch TV shows where they just sing songs, then maybe not for you because they sing songs in this. But yeah, it's a good show. I love Ricky. I love him so much. But but yeah, it's a good show. I would watch it every Friday.
Yeah. So, the big show that everyone
Lady of the
was their
Tramp.
first.
That's not
Yeah.
a show.
Oh, we're not talking about Lady of the Tramp.
No, same way that we didn't talk about Noel.
What's left?
Mandalorian!
Oh, yeah.
The new Star Wars live action series that people can't stop talking about.
Because
Isn't this the first Star Wars live action series? Sorry, what were you going to say?
is it?
I think so. I think this is the first live action Star Wars
There's gotta
series.
be many more planned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is the first. Of course, it's amazing just the attention to detail and the fact that this is treated as cinematically as the Star Wars films. There are really cool shots, and oh yeah, the characters are good. And what do you guys have to think about it?
yeah, I would say when I was first watching it. Okay. I would say that when I first started watching it, and even now, it's not my favorite thing. Personally, I love Star Wars, and I mean, I'm gonna be there Thursday when Rise of Skywalker comes out, but I don't know about this show yet. I don't care about the characters personally yet. I could possibly grow, but as of right now, I'm like, it's an okay show. It's not great for me, but I love Baby Yoda. Well, it's not Yoda, but same species, most adorable thing you will ever see, cutest thing ever. I love him. Anyway.
And I think that this was the show Disney was going to succeed or fail on. Everyone was looking at this, and Disney know it, and they really put their money into it, and I think they knocked it out of the park. It got the atmosphere, it got the characters. It's going to be basically a 4-hour movie put into 8 episodes. And I really enjoyed it. It's something that's going to be the #1 show I'll watch each week when it comes out.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Wars fan, and I like how they kind of play on people's expectations and what they think of the show. So definitely a plus.
Insert Baby Yoda picture here.
And Baby Yoda, we're waiting for the dolls to come out.
Yes.
So I think that was everything. We're kind of not talking about the movies as of yet, but we'll be
Yes.
coming back next week with an update of new episodes, see what's gone up, gone down in our rankings, and let us know what you think. Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.